You Brentford, fam. Let's be honest. Like,
how many games did you guys lose last season before you ended up going on your little run? You guys were like 20th.
We lost our first 3.
Exactly.
City. 2 of them against City and Chelsea.
Yeah, but that's the whole. But that's my point. It's the start of the season. Like, you don't get.
It's
the manner that you were losing.
It's the manner.
You weren't
just. You didn't
so
just
because
lose
you
games.
guys are August champions, yeah, and September champions, then after you guys decide that you're going to finish in the top 4.
Vance and Vance, fam. Straightforward, innit? I think something mad will have to happen for City not to win the league this season. We might as well give them the league. Just like you said, they were that good already, but now they've got like a finisher, so easy. And I think Liverpool have missed the trick because, like, sometimes you will ask me, "Oh, why you're bold? This, that." Yeah, I'm always. I give my true opinion in the sense that I feel like they're not like the sort of board that will just make knee-jerk reaction or whatever, but I feel like this time they've missed the trick. The forwards, blessed, but the midfield issue had to be addressed. I'm surprised why we haven't signed anyone. Just never mind the numbers that we've got, but the profile of players that we have, A, they're aging, B, they're all injury prone. Like,
do you not think the signing of Arthur Miller is a spit in the face?
But you gotta look at context, innit? Like, they signed him because clearly Liverpool needed a midfielder. I'm sure we don't know their background. There's rumours they were talking about that Madrid guy. So, and then the Arthur Melo one they were forced probably because like maybe one of our midfield was injured, and then they're like, we just need to get a body, and then that was it. That was one of those deals that didn't make sense, but they just needed a gamble.
Your budget was spent on Nunes, I feel like.
So do you think the signing of Darwin Nunes was needed?
So personally, if I had to prioritise, I would have filled in a midfielder because Jota is 3 times better the player that Nunes is at this point. Okay, so but. Like, at the same time, it's one of them. I thought they have it. The season that we had last season, innit? We would have had enough budget to maybe accommodate for a Darwin Nunes and another central midfielder. They're a big enough club to do that. Like, do I think we'll finish second? Absolutely. So City first, Liverpool second, and then after that, I'll go with probably Spurs. I think they're gonna be a bit more consistent. They'll get a lot of points against the teams that they should beat, and then just depends on how good they are versus the bigger teams. Then fourth, for me, I'm going to go for Arsenal. I think, A, they've had a good start. B, there's a bit more stability in their team, isn't it? So I think more experience, they've been playing together. But the question with Arsenal is always, we know Arsenal would have these periods where they're doing great and then they'll fall off. And how do they recover and handle those difficult periods? And that's the story of Arsenal. How did they not make top 4 last season? That's incredible. How did they not make it top 4 last season? It's kind of a joke, and I still feel like Arteta gets away with it. Maybe he got away with it because it was his first season, or his first full season. Yeah. Maybe people were a little bit more lenient before Troops and them man start coming out. We know how they are. So, but if they don't make top 4, that's their own fuckery, innit? Because I think all the other teams there aren't great. Chelsea only because of what's happened in transition. Good manager, but there's a lot going on. So
Chelsea, you're 5th.
I'm gonna put them 5th, and then I'll put United 6th.
You're mad.
Not because of agenda, but my question to United supporters is, how much better are they, like, compared to how they were last season? How much better? I know you've had two wins, but like United can get wins. The Liverpool one, whatever, you played at the right time. And the next game, I don't know who you played, was it Southampton? United can still beat Southampton or Leicester. They can still beat those teams, innit? So I'm not gassed because you beat them, and I think you are by the sound of it. So where did you finish last season? Was it 5th or 6th?
What works best?
5th or 6th? I'm just asking quickly.
6th.
And you think you've done enough to go from 6th to 2nd place?
Right. So when we finish second, would you have said we were going to finish outside the top 4 at the beginning of last season?
What? How does that argument? I'm
It's the
basing it
exact same
based on
thing.
the
It's the exact same thing.
based on the team that you have.
It was because that's exactly the same thing. I'm basing it on the team. So when we started our thing, everyone had United in their top 4. So did you anticipate us to be outside the top 4? No. So if I can look at the team now as this season, I can say yes.
And you think you've done enough in comparison to all these other teams, better than Tottenham?
Yes.
Arsenal.
I feel like I think with Arnold, he's just judging it on just because the manager. It hasn't got anything to do with the clientele.
No.
It's more so to do with the manager.
Look, I know.
Because a lot of the stuff you're saying, I'm just going by what you're saying. A lot of the stuff you're saying is in regards to your manager.
Yes, actually, no, it is true what you're saying there because it's the same thing with Conte at Chelsea. Man made Victor Moses look like the best right back in the world.
Don't forget how good Chelsea were with the Kantes.
They weren't. They just finished 10th the season before.
They had a
you see what I
team.
mean?
Yeah, but they had a team.
What do you mean? What? You're telling me someone has a team, but you're going to be like, oh, wait. So what? You finished 10th the season before.
Name that Chelsea. Name that Chelsea team.
I can't remember.
Name that Chelsea team.
You know they had a team.
You know Arnold. Don't come and try to justify your bullshit.
No, because it's not bullshit.
It wasn't about Victor
At the
Moses
start
per
of the
se.
season,
Why are you highlighting Victor
because
Moses?
that's a key. He was a key component for them winning the
Chelsea
league that season.
had a team. Their midfield was strong. They had 3 at the back. They were solid. I can't remember who was at the front, but Chelsea had a team, and it was perfect for them to put Victor Moses there, and he's got energy on the flank.
Not only they had a team, they were going to a season where they finished 10th and they had
no Champions League,
no
European football.
Europe,
there you go, with a good team.
Yeah, with a good team.
There you go, and a good manager.
Yeah,
you know. So, and that team, it wasn't like a team in transition. Those players, most of them have been there. Yeah. So you've got a new guy who's coming in to a club.
Most of the players have been at our team.
But
David Luiz and Cahill and Ashpilicueta at the back. That was sick at the time, yeah. No, it wasn't.
They were good, like for the way Chelsea set up. Ashpilicueta ain't a good player to you.
Matic, Kante, Diego Costa, Hazard.
There you go.
Pedro. What you did? I don't rate where you did that.
He's gonna highlight Cahill, but Cahill, I think Cahill was reasonable.
I rate what you did there. I rate what you did there. You highlighted the questionable players like David Luiz, Mr. Kante, Mr. Diego Costa, Mr. Hazard, Prime Hazard.
And don't forget, they play 3 at the back. So 3 at the back with those centre backs, they can hold it down. So, but your team is you're actually a comedian.
Our team spoke to you, and we spoke to you.
So for me, I'm going to go with the status quo. Who did you put?
United 6th.
Oh yeah, sorry. I'm going to go with the majority, shall I say. For me, Chelsea, I'm going to put them 6th. The reason why I'm putting them 6th is due to they actually are transitioning. Obviously, like Willis was saying in regards to their new manager, they're still going to be it's going to kind of be a more of an inflated transitional period, which is why I'm putting them 6th. For me, 5th has to go to you, Man United. They have to be 5th. The reason why I have to put Man United 5th is, don't get me wrong, in the last few weeks, it does look like...
In the last few weeks, listen, we smoked you guys for fun, and you guys are telling me we're finishing 5th.
Anyway, I was saying, so in the last few weeks, it just looked like you have improved, and it's stark contrast to what you were doing beforehand. Because, like I said, on the show, I literally said it on there, like, you, man, look dire. The Brighton and the Brentford game was terrible, which is why I predicted it at that time.
10th. So we've gone from 10th to 5th. Because you said we'd be lucky to finish in the top 10.
Fam, do you not understand?
Second, innit? So
do you not understand how you were back then? Like, you're losing. Think about it, yeah? You lost 4-0 to Brentford.
Half time, by the 30 minutes. You have to point that out as well.
You Brentford, fam. Let's be honest. Like,
how many games did you guys lose last season before you ended up going on your little run? You guys were like 20th.
We lost our first 3.
Exactly.
City.
2 of them against City and Chelsea.
Yeah, but that's my point was, it's the start of the season. Like, you don't get...
It's the manner that you were losing.
So because you guys are August champions, yeah, and September champions, then you guys decide that you're going to finish in the top 4.
Vance and Bans, fam. Like, Vance is Vance and Bans. We might as well call you that. These London youths, fam.
So both. And obviously for me, I predicted beforehand, but it's a bit of a stigma when I'm saying this, but I feel like Arsenal are going to finish 4th for me, which is mad that I'm going to put Tottenham in 3rd, but for me, the reason why I'm putting Arsenal fourth is obviously, like Bills was saying in the office, literally, I'm logical, so I'm just going from one up from before, and I feel like we are more of a stable side. It does seem as if we're a stable side, and Arteta's his style of playing, the way that he's managing right now, just seems to be coming across great for the players.
Slightly off topic.
Do you think that's going to be sustainable over the whole season?
Huh? Do I think it's sustainable?
Yeah, I do think play like this for the whole season.
Yeah, I do think so. Yeah.
Slightly off topic here. Arteta Arsenal don't make top 4 now this season. Where do you stand with your manager? Where do you like? I mean, would you be happy? Obviously not happy, but would you be like seeing enough
Trust
of
the
this
process,
guy?
isn't it? Yeah.
He's a joker. I think he'll have to be sacked. To be fair,
He'll have to be sacked.
I think he'll have to be sacked.
Makes
I'm really
sense.
honest because I feel like him not making Champions League football this season.
Last year was already like a big fuck
It was
up.
a bit mad still. To be fair, like if I'm going to be honest, I think I said on here like even like last season. I think parts of last season I said before we went on like the run and we did look like we were going to do something. I remember saying like I feel like probably his time was done. Like even last season, which is mad that I'm saying it now, but I feel like maybe his time should have been done last season. But yeah,
because they backed him as well this season, so no excuse.
Yeah. So for me, yeah, like I said, if you don't make top, because I feel like right now for him, his progression to get Arsenal back in the Champions League, I felt like last season was it, but then this is definitely it. But yeah, so and obviously second, I feel Liverpool for me will finish second. The reason why I say that is because obviously I know Arnold's come out with his agenda settings and saying they're going to finish. What did he say?
He said fifth. Yeah,
I know you can his agenda setting say he's going to finish fifth, but I feel like with Liverpool. I feel like just people that underestimate Liverpool and the fact that I don't want to bring it back to this, but fam, the injuries that Liverpool have got right now, yeah, any of the sides in the top 6 have them injuries, yeah, you're probably getting similar kind of results. And I feel like in terms of how they play, like I'm just judging them on their that last game against who was it? Ajax in the Champions League. Like they peppered Ajax. For me, they peppered Ajax. So I wouldn't say like they're showing signs of what do you say? It's the end of the road. I wouldn't say they're showing signs, which is why then I'm predicting them to be second because obviously the quality they have, and obviously goes without being said. City.
It's rant and bands, fam. Like just get it. That's what certain people do, fam.
I do think with City they're going to finish top, and obviously Haaland is a great striker. But I would say I don't think they're going to control games like they used to, because obviously due to with Haaland they have to play a bit different.
They're a bit more direct.
But I still feel like they're going to win the league, and that's my predictions. Yeah.
But agenda, God, Arnold,
we managed to get a bet in as well, fam.
You're a problem, fam. Well, it's any bet for me and you.
Any bet?
I mean, I've got money to play. I've got money to play with.
And then you put United out of the top 4.
Ooh, sticky. Ooh, situation. 5th.
Did you not put United out of the top 4?
Yeah.
Finish second. It's actually like laughable.
Cool. Good joke, son. Anyway, like, what are you thinking? If you think like, I got money to play with, I've got nothing to lose. You know them ones. So
I'm back in the thing, fam.
How much? What are you saying?
Top 4, 100.
100.
Yeah.
United to finish 4th.
Top four. Anywhere in the top 4.
You know what? I'm not heavily confident on that just because of Arsenal fuckery, but I'll give you 50 innit? Take 50.
Bruv, I want 100.
Take 50.
Don't piss me off. I suggest you don't piss me off.
Bets. You know what? Yeah.
Bruv, 100.
I know I got money to play with, but I got to treat myself with a little something, souvenir.
Bruv,
you know
you gassed when we got slapped 4-0
you know
here
what
and there.
it is.
Like, what's wrong now?
You know what
Are you panicking and dashing?
It's not. This is why I'm not betting just for the sake of betting. I know that United, like it's close between 5th and 6th. They wait. 4th and 5th.
Fifth
Yeah,
and
but you
third.
predicted us to finish 6th.
5th and 3rd.
No. I put United. What did I put 5th?
Sixth.
United 5th.
No, 6.
It's 6.
Yeah, I think you put a
Six.
6. You put Chelsea
Oh,
above.
Bombacla. I didn't even clock.
Bruv, that's 2 places out.
Okay.
So back your £100.
I still feel like it's close, isn't it? I don't think they're as far as top 4, like, you know, that they're not going to make it or something like that. Logical bets, fam. I'll give you 50. Then we keep winning, innit?
I know you will give me 50. We'll finish top 4.
Unless,
75.
You know what it is, yeah?
Yeah.
There's a slight chance that they're not going to make top 4, innit? You know what I mean?
Well,
And I'm not here to set agendas. And
£50,
calm,
yeah?
whatever.
So, what is
Think-
it?
what is
And
it?
then the ones that really
Top four.
we went around the betting scene last
Top
season. He
four.
wants to make sure he's in it this season.
there.
Obviously,
I'm
obviously,
there, top
the
four.
Kojo funds are looking different now.
Top 4. Top 4.
This guy,
What?
this guy will be
The
£400.
funds are a bit different this season.
Yeah,
Like, you're shining.
you shining now,
You're shining this
now.
season.
Mad. Yeah, man.
Anyways, listen, those are the bets.
Those are the
That's
bets. They're done. Obviously, the Congolese
I
mandem.
cannot wait to
Congolese
look at these
mandem,
games.
Kenya mandem.
This season, like,
Okay, guys. I'm gonna take money from the Congolese mandem to spend in a Congolese restaurant. So, yeah, but
I thought you said you were gonna say something else.
no.
but yeah. So if you, I said I'm gonna take money from the Congolese.
You know what it is? I don't know. We're just minus it, innit, off the bill.
Exactly.
Yeah. Wow, man. Nah. But as
You
usual,
still got another 10k. What are you saying? 20k. 20k, yeah.
20K.
You
20k.
mad?
20k.
Bruv, you're not even
More
in the
shift.
bruv.
Pick up the shift,
Bruv,
bruv.
I'll be more in the family than you.
This nigga's bantering, you know. This is on camera as well, fam. You know what I mean?
Anyway, as
What
usual,
it is.
Hey, David, don't do that.
Don't make me pay CR7 to do some nonsense.
anyway, as usual, remember if you don't agree with our top 6, so I think we're all in unison, yeah. Top Man City to win the league, yeah. Man City to win the league, then the rest is all over the place. So as
The
usual,
rest is not all of it. Fairly consistent, apart from
no. Who do you put second,
Apart from-
Damien? Liverpool. Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
Tottenham third.
Mandem without agenda, pretty much. Well, top 2 is pretty much there, and then the rest is mixture.
Top
But
four
as
is there.
usual, if you don't agree, please let us know. Comment, send us a DM. Remember, we're on YouTube. Hit the subscription button, please. We're on Instagram, Fan TV and Chill. We're on TikTok as well. Hit the follow. Remember, DM us. And you know what? If you want to come on the show, if you think you got what it takes to sit here
Don't start,
and talk the talk, walk the walk, smoke
Don't start.
whatever,
That's what I'm saying.
then come on the show. Listen, I know there's a couple of men who want to come on the show. Send us a DM.
But they start.
Send us a DM. Until next week, over and out.